That's barley. Not marley, it's barley. There's some lentils. There's some barley. There's some freeze-dried corn. You don't have to use freeze-dried. Okay, here's what the short ribs look like. You want to make sure you brown them on all 4 sides. All 4 sides. That's braising. Okay, so they're all brown, nice and browned. And there you have it. Now we're going to cover it and put it in the oven. Put it in anything you want, but cover it. If it's just a pan, put tin foil on it. Put it in the oven for about 40 minutes at 350, 375. Okay, there's like a really huge handful of lentils, barley, and I'm using dry corn because that's what I have, but you can use regular corn. You would add it later. This is dry, so I'm adding it to the Manischewitz soup mixture, which has been simmering. See? It's been simmering for a while with the bay leaf, so I'm just going to add that while the meat is roasting in the oven. So just put that in, give it a quick stir, send it some love, and you can put the lid back on. Okay, this has been cooking while the meat has been in the oven. As you can see, there's your barley and all the Manischewitz and your corn. I only have like a couple more minutes, 4 minutes left till I put the meat, so I'm going to add the tomato paste now. I'm going to do it now so that it breaks down before I put the meat in, because if you would wait till after you put all those short ribs in there, it might not break down and be smooth. Okay. The short ribs are out. This is what they look like. See how they pulled away from the bones? You're going to put all that in the soup pot there. I've added the tomato paste. You don't have to use tomato paste. You could use a can of whole tomatoes, and if you want chunks of tomatoes in there, you could cut up tomatoes and put them in, or stewed tomatoes. But anyway, it's important for you to see how the meat's pulled away from the bones, and it's going to be even better once it gets in the soup. Okay, I just added all the meat. Some big chunky ribs are floating around in there. Now I just gave it another 20 minutes. Now let them simmer in all that stuff for like a good 20 minutes. Then after 20 minutes, we're going to add, I have carrots, some potatoes. I didn't even take the skins off the potatoes. These are Dutch potatoes, baby Dutch. I have frozen peas, and my mom always used to put one of these in. Celery, you can put more in if you want. If you have any other vegetables, this is all that I have, so that's what I'm putting in today. After the ribs cook a little longer, I'm going to add the vegetables. Okay, 20 minutes is gone. As you can see, the soup's morphing into something really yummy. You can smell the flavor now. So what I'm going to do is add my veggies now. Okay, so I just added them. As you can see, they're all in here. Everybody's in here. Let it go another 20 minutes. Okay, you see the soup's ready now. It's going real good. Now I'm going to add the little packet that was in the Manischewitz, because it has little alphabet noodles in there, and they're tiny, and it has flavoring. So you don't want to add that too soon. You want to add it pretty much at the end. Okay. So everything's a nice soupy mess in there. And last but not least, well, this is what I have, and that's what I'm going to add. So what I do is I don't even measure. I'll just take, like, these are torchettes. Let's just take a couple spoonfuls or handfuls, and that should be enough, because you want broth, and these suckers are going to expand like you'll never believe. So the soup's just about done. So I'm going to let it go another 20 minutes. How do you like that? So, another 20 minutes, and there you have it. And I have this on like 3. As you can see, it's just a slow simmer boil. I'm gonna put the lid back on because you don't want the steam to escape, and let it go for another 20. And then it should be done. Okay, now we're done. And here's the homemade vegetable soup. I want to cool it off and break it down into glass containers. I need to cool it off.